What if there was a way for you to start earning the money that you want without having to do videos on social media, without having to learn affiliate marketing, without having to learn drop shipping, and without having to pay $20,000 for a personal coach? Do you know what I'm talking about? I'm sure you do. I know it all too well because I myself am a professional affiliate marketer. And that's not what we're going to be talking about today. We're actually going to be talking about prop firms. I've been working within the Forex industry for the last year and a half, and I did it kind of on the side, but I was so intrigued by it, I had to stick with it. When I first started, to be honest with you, it was kind of rough. I lost a lot of money. I didn't have any good idea of what I was doing. I spent a lot of time learning, paying attention to what other people are doing, but then I found prop firms. And I actually linked up with a couple different owners of prop firms so that I could learn how they work and figure it out. And what we've developed is something so unique, I think you guys are going to be so excited to hear about it. So hold tight. I'm going to jump over to my YouTube and then we'll jump into it. So just to talk a little bit about myself for a minute so that I can show you guys that I'm a credible person, a credible individual. I work on YouTube mainly producing trainings for people. They're free, by the way, free trainings on affiliate marketing. And you can check those out. Probably some of you watching this video right now are already following those trainings and they work. They're really, really good. I love affiliate marketing. I've been in it for a long, long time, over 5 years, full time. And I love working with people and trying to help people earn. But some of the things that I realized over the last couple years was with affiliate marketing or with any online business, there's a huge presence needed online. If you're building an online business, you have to be online. I came across Forex because I was trying to find different ways to automate income for people. And I found a few things that were kind of cool with bots and stuff like that, but they never panned out. In my opinion, bots suck within the Forex industry. I have tried every single bot known to man, and then I finally gave up on them because they just don't work. They work for a little while, and then they always blow an account. So if you are in the Forex industry and you use bots, you probably know exactly what I'm talking about. Don't just keep looking for a new one. They never work. I've tried every bot under the sun, okay? But what I did realize was that when trading prop firm capital, we have the means to trade high amounts of capital for lower risk. So what I mean by this is when you're trading Forex, generally you take some of your money, some of your savings or whatever, you put it into a Forex broker and then you trade it using whatever trading platform they use, mainly MetaTrader, right? That's what they all used to use. But you're risking your own money, right? You're risking, if you mess up a trade, that's your money gone, right? So I wanted to find a way to get around this because I was doing some work with people where we would take on their trading, and I have personal traders that I hire on they've built a business with me. They actually did that. We would trade people's money, but we would have some people that had $500. We would have some people that had $10,000, and it was very hard to build into something grand or to scale it. And then you came across the issue of, if you have bad trades and, because there's always ups and downs, there's always winning and losing trades. Say you lost $200 on somebody's account on like $1,000 account, they'd be like, well, I don't want to do this anymore. You lost $200. People don't understand trading. But when we deal with prop firms, we actually trade their capital. So what I mean by this is they're basically prop firms are basically big companies that have a large amount of capital, and they allow professional traders to trade their capital for a profit share, generally 80% split. So we take 80% as the traders and they keep 20% as the loaners, I guess you can say. The problem is the first step in getting an account like this with them is somewhat challenging. Actually, it's called a challenge account. So what that is basically a test. They want to test you before they give you a funded account. And of course they would, because they don't want to just hand an account to any regular person off the street who could lose all the money that they have in it. That's not what they're looking for, right? Nobody would make money that way. So they charge for these challenge accounts, and they range. I'm actually going to pull open one right now. I'll just pull open, one of the ones that I recommend using. So this is Funded Next. And you can get there I'll leave a link in the video description, but it's called Join Funded Next. The reason that I like this prop firm is because when you're doing the challenge account, or the demo account, I guess you can say, the training account, the test account is another way to look at it, like a test. When you're doing that account, generally you don't get paid when you pass that account. That's just a demo account. It's not real money. But these guys will actually give you a 15% profit share when you pass the challenge account, when you pass that, that test account, which is pretty unique. I've only ever seen one other prop firm offer a percentage, and it's not 15%. The other thing that I like about them is they have a ton of different available account sizes. So this works for people with like any income, you know what I mean? We have, if we go to the Stellar Challenge, which is where you would need to start and keep it on swap, we do the 2-step, which is basically like 2 tests. They test you once, test you twice, and you have to pass both of them. You have the ability to start with a $6,000 account, a $15,000, $25,000, $50,000, $100,000, or $200,000. And what happens if you pass one of these accounts? What happens when you pass the challenge, right? When you pass the test, they give you the same amount of capital that you passed as a funded account, real money for you to trade and for you to make a profit on. It's quite remarkable. Now, there are guidelines, there's targets that we have to hit, profit targets and maximum daily losses and maximum overall losses. But what we've done over the last year and a half here is start working within this industry quite vastly. We've tried a ton of different prop firms. We have a list actually in our training that you guys can access for free that goes over, different prop firms that we work with that we can actually trade our strategy with. But we have real people trading these trades. We don't have bots. We have people that have been working in the prop firm industry for the last 10 years that have been trading consistently. We have partnered with them to actually get this started. And I'm going to walk you guys through right now. First off, let's just, so everyone's on the same page, I'll show you that these accounts do cost money. And I want to explain why they cost this amount of money, okay? So let's say that first off, they don't want to have anybody, like I mentioned before, they don't want to have people that don't know how to trade trading real money. It just doesn't make sense to do that. So the first step is by making them pay for something up front, right? So that you can test them. And the reason for that is, the reason for the fees, and this is how it's been explained to me, is because let's say you have somebody that just by chance passed their challenge account or passed their test account, and they were given a funded account. But then that next month, as soon as they got the funded account, they lost $10,000. How did they offset that cost? And to do that, it's by charging for these challenge accounts, because most people don't know how to trade. So there's a lot of, brand new traders that try to trade prop firm accounts thinking that, I'll have this large account size and I can do my big flashy trades. And people actually go in and try to trade large amounts of money, which, if you're trying to trade large amounts, you're going to lose large amounts too. But the benefit here is when you have, say, a $200,000 account or a $50,000 account or even a $15,000 account, you have the ability to manage your risk a lot more tightly than you would with a $500 account and still make profit. That's why I really like these prop firms, because we have a large amount of capital. So let's say for a typical trader that had $200,000, a lot of the time, if they're trading their own capital, they're going to be trying to push that as hard and as fast as possible. They're going to be going after, $50,000 profit in a month, but that's not the way that we like to trade it. On a $200,000 account, really our goal is to hit $20,000 a month, and that's a good profit share between us and them, right? So that's what our true goal is. We keep we keep it to a minimum so that we can also risk less, right? So our risk is more well managed. But it's a really great opportunity for people that are just looking to start building some income on the side. Now, this is where we come into the play, right? Because I would never expect that just because I go and show you, hey, you can go learn how to trade a prop firm account, that you could actually just jump in there and start doing it if you have no knowledge of prop firms. Because we've been trading for people for so long, we actually built a company around this. It's a business and it's called MyFreedomFX. So you can go to myfreedomfx.com. And what this is basically a trade copier. So this, you'll go in here, you'll input your information. First step is just going here and signing up, and then you'll actually get access to it's a training that we put together that shows you how to set up your account and start copying the trades. So you don't actually have to take any of these trades yourself. You get an account, you input your account's information into our trade copier, and we do all of the trading for you. Literally all of it for you. So let's kind of walk you through what this process will look like. First step is going to myfreedomfx.com and putting your name and email in and creating your account. Once you have your account created, you're going to get an email, and that email is going to send you some information for you to log in. Then you can log in and you're going to go over to the school, right? This is the MyFreedomFX training. This is going to walk you through setting up your account. So once you get into this, the way that we have this set up is just lessons for getting set up. It's really simple. It's really straightforward. You'll have access actually to the entire platform to see every single trade that goes through. You have access to every ounce of data that we have. So you can see how we're trading every single day, right? You don't, there's nothing hidden. There's no, we don't actually do any kind of access to your account. We don't have access to your account once you're in the system. We can't get in and manipulate anything. We literally just take your account, add it to our software, and then the trades that we're doing for ourselves are being traded on your accounts. So you can go through here, follow the training. Right here on step 3 is where I was talking about that list of different prop firms available. So we do recommended funded next, the one that I just walked you through. But we have a list here of a lot of different ones that we've gone through. We've met with them. We've seen, what they offer, the regulations or the requirements that they have specifically for their accounts, and we've matched them with how we trade, so that we know we have the ability to trade them and stay within their requirements. So once you guys figure that out, all you have to do is set it up here. We will handle everything else, literally everything else. It'll take you 20 minutes, and your trades will actually start copying for you. The cool thing about this is you're going to be earning the profit yourself. We don't actually have access to your account with the prop firm. So the prop firms will pay you out. There's a couple different ways they do it. Some of them pay out to your bank account. Some of them pay out to Bitcoin. They give you kind of the choice on how you want to get paid out. I do Bitcoin just because it's easy and fast, and I have a lot of different things that I use Bitcoin for, but I also save a lot of Bitcoin. But it's up to you. It's whatever you're happy with. But what are the expectations here that you can have on one of these accounts? So on a $200,000 account, our profit target is around $20,000 per month. Now, sometimes we don't hit that because trading is always up and down. Sometimes the market's really tough to get through. Sometimes the market's great. But a good average is we can even say between $10,000 and $20,000 per month, and then you would take an 80% share with that, unless when you're buying a funded account, you actually go with what they have called add-ons. And with this platform, let me just go over here and I'll just act like I'm buying it so I can show you guys what I'm talking about. They have an add-on right here. This prop firm in general, this is another reason why I really like them, where you can get a lifetime payout price of 95% rather than 80%. So they would only be taking 5%. So you know what I mean? On a $10,000 account or a $50,000 account, let's say you made 10,000 profit, and your 95% of that is 9,500. They take 500. So it's pretty straightforward, I guess, right? But there's options like that, just depending on what you choose and whatever. And there's also different pricing for the different type of platforms that you're using or the different accounts that you choose. So each one is a different price. Each company has their own pricing. You'll have to go through and kind of see what you like or whatever. But The reason I'm excited about this is because we've been using this with my current clients who I do affiliate marketing coaching with over the past 6 months. They've been doing extremely well. Everybody's really happy with the service. I think the biggest thing here is just the ability to not have to do anything yourself. You can, with the clients that I have currently, they focus on learning affiliate marketing through my coaching program. And this is something that they can just put on the side to kind of run for them. You know what I mean? So it creates a pretty steady income. Of course it varies. Like I said, it may be 10,000 1 month profit, maybe 20,000 1 month profit. On a lower account, like a $50,000 account, maybe it's 6,000 per month, maybe it's 4,000 per month. It really just depends on how the market was that month, right? But the potential for creating something substantial is there, right? And you don't have to do a lot of work for it. So this is why I was really excited to get this out. Again, I've been working with Forex for a long time, so I've done different things in the past where we've looked at automated trading and, we either had problems with brokers or we had problems with the software or we had problems with, even the people themselves who would come in and start trading their own accounts, which is not advised. If you're trading with us, don't close anything, don't open anything, just let it go, because every single one of our trades is managed correctly. We have stop losses on our trades. We have take profits, and that's to manage the risk, right? We don't want to blow an account. We also have equity protection that's built into this. So once you guys actually go through this and learn, how to sign up, you're going to go over to this page, app.myfreedomfx.com, and this is where you'll sign up for your signal that you're going to be following. Okay. Now you have access to all the signals, all the data, but the way that the signals are set up are like this. If you purchase a prop account that's $99,000 or less, so say you got a $50,000 challenge account, you would use this signal. If you had 100,000 to 200,000, you would use this signal, and if you had a 200,000 or more, you would use this signal, and that's based on risk management and equity protection that we have built into each one, and the different signals are depending on your account type, you're going to have to match it with that signal. But I go through this in this training. I show you exactly how to do it. We also go through and help you set up your equity monitor, your equity protection on your account. We set up your email alerts. We set up, we do an account analysis in here so that you know how to read the data. We also go through expectations in this training, and we do, different profit and loss each week for you to assess how everything is going. So you're kind of always filled in. But once you're in this part of it, once you signed into here, you have access to all of that. You'll have access to all of that data daily that you can go through and oh, I might have the wrong password here. Let me just pause this. All right, so this would be basically what your dashboard looks like. You'll have access to, the signals that you're using. You'll have access to, from this page is actually where you buy the signal that you want to use. So we charge for our signals. They're very affordable. I can pull up just kind of an example for you on, let's say, any account below 100,000. We have the pricing here. Let's just click on view signal for a second, let it load, go up here to follow signal, and you can pick whatever pricing works for you. So we have starting out as $87.95 per month, but we offer discounts as you start, if you were to buy like a 3-month or a 6-month or a 12-month management package, right? So that's all that you're responsible to pay for us. It's literally just the fee to use our signal, and then you're good to go, right? Then you can just let it run. It's all done with this software. You have access to everything inside of this that you need. But yeah, I'm pretty excited to start releasing this. We're just putting it out as kind of like a soft launch now to see how we can do. We've already had 33 people been using it over the past 6 months, so it's pretty cool that we're at this point now, and I'm pretty pumped to start getting these videos out to you guys on YouTube. But yeah, that being said, I'm gonna close now because I don't have anything else more to say about it. If you guys have any questions, please feel free to reach out. My cell phone number is on the bottom of the video. I always make it, always make myself available if you have any questions. And also don't forget, in this video that you're watching right now, I'll have a link to my Facebook group. You guys can go join that group. And I actually do have a Facebook group that we're just starting that is dedicated just to this. So if you're not in the affiliate marketing niche, you just want to focus on you know, the trading, or want to have access to our group, you can get access to that as well. So that being said, you guys have a great day. If you guys got anything out of this video or appreciated it or liked it, leave me a like on it. If you haven't subscribed to my channel yet, please go ahead and subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next video.